my name is Ukulele. Welcome to my bi-weekly brand new YouTube series dedicated to ukulele beginners tutorials. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to brush up on your rusted skills, you're in the right place. Not a beginner, no sweat, stick around, share your pro tips, help your buddies, and let's all work together to make the world a more musical place. Now, before I dive into strumming those catchy tunes and mastering those sweet chords, let's cover some basics. In this first video, I'll be your guide through everything you need to know to get started on your ukulele journey. I'll kick things off by discussing the different types of ukuleles and helping you choose the right one for you. From soprano to baritone, I'll break down the differences and find the perfect fit. Soprano ukes give you that classic, bright ukulele vibe we all know and love. They're perfect for kids, folks with petite hands, or anyone craving that iconic ukulele sound on the go. Tenor ukuleles have got that fuller, almost guitar-like vibe going on, plus, there's extra room on the fretboard for those fancy chords. They're a hit with stage performers and anyone with big hands like me. That's why I use it. If you want something kinda in the middle, the concert ukulele's got you covered. It's like the best of both worlds from the tenor and soprano sizes. Baritone ukuleles are tuned just like the top four strings of a regular guitar. That's awesome news for beginner guitarists, but for us, it's a bit off track. So, let's stick to what's on our radar. First, let me show you the proper way to hold your ukulele for maximum comfort and playability. Let me ask my slave, well, my owner, to do the demo. Come here, human, play a moment for us. Can you see it? Hold the uke close to your chest, tilt the neck up about 45 degrees, and let your right arm support its weight. Grab the neck with your left hand, but not too high up. Your thumb goes behind, fingers gently curl in front. Press just enough to play a few chords comfortably later. Adjust as needed for smooth fingering. Bend your right arm at the elbow. That's your strumming arm. Let it hang naturally over the ukulele, with your fingers resting lightly on the strings a little bit up the neck from the sound hole. Keep your hand relaxed and nimble for strumming. If you find it difficult, here's a couple of ways to make things easier. You can sit down and prop the ukulele on your leg for some extra support, or you could grab a strap to keep it steady. Next up, I'll talk about the string tuning. No worries if you're new to this. I'll walk you through it step by step, so you'll be in tune and ready to play in no time. Check out your ukulele. It's got four strings, right? Going from the bottom up, we've got A, C, and G. But what do those letters mean? Apple, egg, carrot, and guava, sorry, that was my lunch mow. Well, they're the notes you get when you strum a string without pressing down any frets. Here are the tuning pegs for the strings we just talked about. When you're tuning, twist the pegs gently, one by one. If you need an extra help, grab a tuning app like Strings Tuner from the Google Play Store to help you out. The link is written in the description box. First, let's tune that bottom string, A. Play your string. If your string's low compared to mine, just tighten the tuning peg to crank it up to match. If your string's high compared to mine, do the opposite and loosen the tuning peg. Feel free to keep rewinding this part as many times as you need by clicking on the timestamp in the description box until you get that string just right. If you're using the app, you'll get the status good like this when your string is tuned well. Now let's get to E. Now the C string. Finally, the G string. Alright, Now that your ukulele's all tuned up, let's tackle the last basic, strumming. It's easy peasy, just up and down. Let's start with the down strum. When it comes to strumming, you've got a couple of options. Some folks go with just the thumb, but me, I'm all about using all the fingers. Check it out. A piece of cake, right? Now the up strum, move all the fingers back up. Up strumming might be a bit tricky at first, but with some practice, you'll get the hang of it in no time, no sweat. Once you've got the hang of the up and down strums, we'll blend them together into an easy strumming pattern. It's down, down, up, and again down, down, up. This pattern forms the backbone of the rhythm, and we'll be using it throughout the rest of the tutorial series. Now you're all set to dive into some real chords and songs. Next time, I'll show you a handful of easy chords, so we can jam out to a song together. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you found this helpful. If it did the trick, drop us a like and leave your thoughts below. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell to stay in the loop for our next tutorial. Until next time, happy strumming!